Welcome back to another Name Nerd Weekly episode, if you want to call it that. This year I'm starting to do baby name lists once a week. So for right now I'm choosing a theme for the month, and then every week I'll do a different installment with the next section of names that I come up with. So the names lists will be shorter each week than like the full month long lists, but you'll get a new list every week. So that's what people voted for on my Instagram. I had a story and asked people if they preferred weekly or monthly, and they majority said weekly. So that's what we're gonna try. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I just changed my Instagram name since all of my creative outlets are called Pine and Meadow. So like my photography, my Etsy shop, which is still kind of a work in progress. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that yet, but it's there. Etsy and then YouTube are all like my creative endeavors for started last year and continuing this year, obviously. So I changed my Instagram name to Pine and Meadow Darlings because I put mostly photography that I do on there, but I also want to start doing things, photography of my family and my babies, Albert and Edie, and me and Nick, and like our travels and stuff. So I don't want my Instagram to just be photography that I do of other people. So yeah, go check that out. Pine and Meadow Darlings on Instagram. Albert and Edie also have their own Instagram, which is Albert and Edie. There's periods in between each word, but if you just look up Albert and Edie, you will find it. So alright, so since it's a new year, I thought this would be a fun month to do totally brand new names, like words that are not currently used as names, but would be really pretty or really cool or really hipstery or whatever. Really awesome baby names for 2020. So, new year, new month, brand new names that are not currently being used as names. That makes sense, right? Totally. So let me start off by saying that tons of names, I feel like when they first started getting used, people were probably like, you named your kid what? And you always see celebrities doing like new, weird, kind of like totally out there names like Apple and Blue. Some of my favorite names are actually names that Zooey Deschanel used for her kids. I didn't realize I'm way behind the times apparently. She apparently has a son now too. Her daughter's name is Elsie Otter. Adorable, like the little creatures, otter. How cute is that? She sounds like a little cartoon character. I love it. And then her son's name is Charlie Wolf. Adorable. But like you see tons of babies named Bear now. Just names that you wouldn't necessarily think of for naming your kid, but are absolutely adorable and wearable, I think. New camera, I'm still trying to figure this out. Anyway, so loads of people name their babies like new names or whatever that are super different. So maybe you can start a trend if you are very adventurous with your names, like possibly from this list. So anyway, so week one of totally new baby names that are not currently being used because they're not actually names for babies, they're words, but I think they're really pretty words. So first on the list, sorry if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone. First on the list is village. I think that is just one of the prettiest words, and it looks really great. Lots of people are going for the V names because they're so trendy right now. And how cute is village? Think of a great middle name for that, or a first name if you think village would be the middle name. Next up is Mayflower. I think that's so beautiful. It's obviously got the connotation of Christopher Columbus, but That's not a terrible thing, I don't think. Plus, if you're like a history buff or something, or a history teacher, that could be really cool. To name your daughter Mayflower. I think that's adorable. And the nickname May is just really cute. I love it. Along the same line is Bellflower. I've never heard that. I saw it somewhere recently and I was like, that would be a really cool name for like a little girl. And then obviously the nickname Belle is adorable. Next, I think this would be really, really cute for a boy. And you have lots of names like Trip and I feel like there was another one along the lines of this, but how about the name Trail? Like if you are avid hikers or you travel a lot, just any like travel person, I feel like Trail could really work. Atlas right now is really popular. There's a few babies named Atlas. I think somebody famous named their baby Atlas and started the trend of that. But if you wanted to be even more unique, Trail is very cool, I think. Think of a great name for, like a middle name for Trail. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think would go well with Trail. You could also use that as a middle name. All of these obviously you could use as middle names because they're a little bit more out there. Yeah, might be a great middle name. I like it as a middle or a first name. Trail. I think that's just beautiful. Anyway, this one's really out there along the lines of Elsie Otter. How about the name Acorn? How adorable is that? But you have cute names like Clover, and I feel like probably the first person who named their child Clover got some funny looks. But now we all love it because it's so adorable. And I think Acorn, like, oh, can you imagine a little baby named Acorn? Oh, that would be so stinking cute. Man, and you could do the most adorable, like, woodland theme nursery. I'm just saying. Middle name, it would work very well and super easy. But if you're so adventurous and your husband isn't, or your partner isn't like vetoing it, you could just maybe go with that. Acorn is they call it a fruit of the oak tree. So that could work if you love nature names. Oh gosh, if you had a baby already named Oakley and you had an acorn, how cute would that be? Or, you know, stick it in the middle name somewhere for Oakley's little brother or sister. One of the Peter Pan movies, I think Peter gives Wendy an acorn and she makes a little necklace out of it. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about, because I feel like I've seen that somewhere. And then the last one for this week is actually a name that I've seen used a few times on Instagram by just the coolest moms ever that I wish I could be like if I was a mom. And that is the name Wild. Just W-I-L-D. I love it so much. I was trying to find the Instagram that I saw who has a baby named Wild, and I couldn't find her. But I think that's just a really cool name. Like, if you enjoy traveling, if you're hiking, if you go to national parks and things, like, I think that would be just a really, really beautiful little boy or girl name, honestly. And you could pair it for a girl and make it Wildflower. Let me know in the comments below if I'm just totally losing it. This cat, or this theme this month might be a little bit out there, but it's really fun to think about, and I think all these words look so pretty, and they would make really cool middle names, if not first names. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, please do. Once it turns gray, you are subscribed, and that just means that my videos will pop up in your feed. You can also click the little bell notification button down below if you just scroll down a bit, and that will actually notify you when my videos upload. Yeah, so that is it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you have baby name ideas that are just words that are not like typical baby names, not being used currently, that sort of thing, leave them down below. I have 3 more weeks worth of names, and I'm curious if you guys come up with any of the ones that I have on my list right now. So please do leave me a comment, and I will see you guys next week.